you guys got to remember, dude, a lot of the people growing up, they've got zero leadership in their life.
Yeah.
Zero. A lot of people grow up in a scenario where they feel like they're a nuisance, like they're not even wanted. They're not told they could be anything great. They don't know anybody great. They don't know anybody who's successful. They don't know anybody who's accomplished amazing things. And it's very hard to see that in yourself if you don't know a single other person, right? And that's where the lack of hope comes in, is that when you can't literally see something or have a conversation, and then on top of that, when you do, it's so rare to see that you feel like it is some sort of crazy magical thing that you don't possess inside. And this is the thing that I love about what you speak about. And honestly, this is why I started the MFCEO project in 2015. Because, dude, every single successful guy I know, which there's a bunch of them, they're all normal. They got normal, dude, they fucking struggle, man. Shit's hard. Like, it's just, they have bought into the idea that they don't require some sort of special superpower. And what ends up happening is, because you don't quit, you end up developing some superpower. Dan, there is not a day that I get out of bed. There is not a fucking day that I wake up, and a lot of people are going to judge me for saying this, but there is not a day that I wake up that I don't feel like going back to sleep, or that I don't have anxiety about what my day is going to bring. Every single day of my entire life right now, and for the last, I don't know how many years, as long as I can remember back, I wake up and I'm nervous and I'm scared and I'm like, fuck, all right, what do I got to handle today? And you know what I do? I wake up and I go handle it. Nobody wants to do it. That's the thing. Like, nobody wants to do it. Like, listen, dude, do you really think I want to wake up and I live in a fucking beautiful house and I have an awesome life? You guys have to understand, this is human. This is a human thing. And when you look at someone and you say that man or that woman has something that I don't have, you're telling yourself a justification as to why you can't do it. You're talking yourself out of it. And what you need to realize is that they didn't have that ability either. Nobody woke up with that shit. They got it from showing up every day and executing over and over and over. And especially when they don't feel like it. And a lot of people listening right now, they're probably like, well, I never feel like going to work. Okay, fair enough. You get up every day. You don't feel like going to work. You think you're giving yourself, this credit. All right. What do you do when you're at work? How well do you execute? What are you actually a contributing member to the team, or are you just taking up space? Because there's more to it than just showing up. It's showing up and then diligently being good at what you do. Okay. So like, a lot of people talk about motivation, or they talk about discipline. No one talks about diligence, right? Diligence is showing up and executing at a high level.
Amen, brother.
And that's the third part of the equation. We move from motivation, which is, we kind of do shit when we feel like it or when we don't feel like it, to discipline, which is, I do the things that I need to do even when I don't feel like doing them, all right? Because my discipline is strong. And then we move into diligence, which diligence is I do what I don't feel like doing very fucking well all the time. And this is the three parts of achievement that you have to move through as a human.